Hey folks, it's Laura with Raintree Nursery. And right here, I have the most famous cooking apple in all of Britain. This is the very famous Bramley's Seedling. This poor thing gets called all kinds of different names. They shorten it to Bramley. It's actually Bramley's Seedling. And this apple is very acidic. For those of you who like tart apples with just a little hint of sweetness, you will like eating this raw. Many people actually consider this a palate cleanser because it's got such a strong apple flavor. You can have a small amount of it and then move on to something else. The reason the Brits love this apple for cooking so much is that acidity transfers the apple flavor all the way into the fully cooked goods, whether they're fritters or a pie or applesauce or what have you. This also cooks into a very fluffy texture. The Brits also like an apple, not that stays firm during the cooking process, but then that breaks down fully and becomes very soft and very luscious in the dessert. Now, Bramley is also unusual in that it is what is called a triploid, which means it does not produce pollen. So it can't pollinate any other apple tree. It needs pollen in order to set its fruit, so you will need another apple tree to pollinize your Bramley seedling, but it won't return the favor. And I have this theory about triploids. I happen to believe that I know most triploids are extremely productive. They produce all kinds of apples every year. And personally, I think that they're saving the energy that they would have used on making pollen to make more apples. Bramley's is loaded, as you can see from this beautiful tree. And these trees are also exceptionally long-lived. 200 years for a standard Bramley seedling is not unusual. There is a lot to love about this apple. Thank you for joining me while we talk about Bramley's seedling at Raintree Nursery.